Hello. So I'm going to be looking at a very important aspect of internet marketing in today's video. It has majorly to do with how to pull ahead of traffic to your landing pages and websites. And this is very important because there's absolutely nothing you're doing online if you're not getting enough traffic to your offers or your content, wherever they may be online. So today we're going to be diving real deep into everything that has to do with getting better traffic to your landing pages, your sales pages, and your websites in this video. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so the first concept that we're going to be talking about in today's study is what we call content strategy. Alright, content strategy is very important in digital marketing. It is one of the top drivers of website traffic. But then, for you to understand the place of content strategy, there are two other things that you need to have at the back of your mind. The first one being landing pages, and the second one being your traffic. Alright, so traffic in this respect refers to people who are visiting your web pages, your target audience, your customers, or whoever they are. These are the people that we refer to as traffic. And then your landing pages is where you have your offers, where you have your content, or where you have whatever thing that you want people to see and take actions on, probably your product, your courses, or any other stuff that you want to drive people to. And then in between your traffic being your target audience, and where you have your landing pages, your website, your sales funnel, your sales pages, or whatever. In between these two things, it's where we call, this is where you have the content. Now, content is what drives people to your offer, all right? It could be anything, it could be whatever, different types of content. We're going to talk about that when we get into the course, but I just need you to understand, first of all, the place of content strategy in digital marketing, all right? It is the link between your audience and your offers. All right, so that's why we say that content strategy is one of the top drivers of website traffic. Now, in digital campaigns, like I was explaining, in digital campaigns, landing pages have just one single purpose. This landing page has just one single purpose in digital campaigns, and it could be different things. It could be something that is dedicated to just generating leads for you, getting leads, contact information of your target audience. Sometimes it could also be a page that is dedicated to get you sales, all right, where you really make the real money. You sell products, you deliver value, some people pay you for that. Your sales pages, it could be a sales page, it could be a landing page just for generating leads, and whatever they may be, they usually provide one single call to action. It usually has one single call to action for people to take actions on, and they are built to keep the customer's eyes on the ultimate goal, whether it is to sign up for an email newsletter, complete their purchase, or start a software free trial. Whatever the objective of your landing page is, it is one of the most important components when you're talking about website traffic. Now, because you cannot drive conversions, which is your sales, without traffic, because traffic is very important. Traffic is your target audience. Traffic are the people you're trying to bring to your offer in order for you to make sales, that is conversion. So there cannot be any conversion if you don't have traffic. That's why driving traffic to your website is very crucial in order for you to increase your brand awareness and generate leads. All right, so to get conversion in the first place, you first need to send people to your landing pages so they can see your value proposition and whatever it is, and hopefully respond to your call to action. Now, to better understand the concept we're discussing, first one being landing pages, let us just try to achieve an understanding. So a landing page, it's usually a standalone web page that is created specifically for a marketing purpose or for an advertising campaign. And it is usually where a visitor lands after clicking a link, either from an email, from an ad, from a Google search result, from a YouTube video, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or wherever the content that is bringing them may be. So that is what a landing page is. It is different from a website in the sense that a website usually have multiple objectives. All right, so you can have a website that has a lot of pages, and each page is dealing with a separate objective. Let's say you have a website, you could have your home page on your website, you could have your product page on your website, you could have your blog page on your website, you could have your contact us page on your website, you could have several other pages. You could have your services page, your features, your benefits, or whatever, your testimonials and review pages and all that on your website. But when we talk about landing pages, there are a page that is built specifically for a specific objective, usually targeting a particular marketing campaign. All right, so it is a page that is dedicated for a particular result or for a particular objective, and that's all it does. So that's what we call landing pages. Now, for the remaining part of this course is going to be dealing with how you will be able to drive traffic, which is your target audience, from wherever they may be online to your landing pages, all right, in different forms. Now we're going to be looking at the tips that can help you drive traffic to your landing pages. So far, I believe you now have a good understanding of what traffic is, what landing pages are, and the place of content strategy in the whole mix. All right, so like I said initially, your traffic is your target audience. Your landing pages are where you have your offers or whatever thing that you want your audience, your target audience, to take actions on. Now, your content and content strategy is what drives your traffic to your landing pages, and these are all very important in order for you to drive traffic to your landing pages. So we're going to be discussing the tips that can help you get traffic or drive traffic from wherever they may be to your landing pages online. The first of these we're going to be talking about is what we call content marketing. Content marketing is a strategic marketing approach that involves creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to attract and retain a clearly defined audience. All right, very important. For your content marketing objective to be effective, your audience has to be clearly defined, and the content you're distributing has to be something that is valuable, it has to be relevant to your audience, and you have to do this in a very consistent manner. Now, the goal of content marketing is usually to build trust and credibility with your potential customers. Now, this usually happens by you providing them with helpful information that meets their needs and interests. There can be two ways of doing that. You must be able to provide value, and the value has to be relevant to them, and you have to do this in a consistent manner with your audience. Now, content must provide enough information to pique your readers' interest and tease your value proposition, but not so much information that is overwhelming or frustrating them. So your landing page content should also match the referral content that gets audience to link on the landing page in the first place. Now, when you have a landing page, I initially discussed landing pages, your traffic, and the content strategy. When you share content on Facebook and people click through your content to your landing page, there has to be some sort of congruence. There has to be some kind of consistency between what they saw on your Facebook feed and what they're going to find when they eventually get to your landing page. Now, that means you need to create valuable information that will attract and engage your audience. And this could be in different forms. It doesn't matter what the content is. The content can be anything. It could be blog posts, it could be videos, infographics, ebooks, and what have you. Now, content marketing entails you sharing this piece of information wherever your audience are online. All right, that's what content marketing is all about. It's all about you sharing your valuable content with your audience wherever they are online. And your content could be anything. It could be a blog post, it could be videos, or anything of such. As long as you're sharing something that is valuable, that is relevant to your audience, and you're doing this in a consistent manner, you are most likely going to be able to successfully drive traffic from social media to your landing pages. Now, the second strategy we're going to be talking about that will help you drive traffic to your landing pages is what we call email marketing. Now, email marketing is a digital marketing strategy that involves you sending promotional messages, newsletters, or other content to a list of subscribers, usually via email. So that means you already have the contact information of these people, and they have given you consent. Very important, they have given you consent to actually contact them via email, and then you can share your content with them, share information with them, share newsletters with them. And oftentimes these newsletters would have some sort of call to action that they're going to click through to land on your landing pages. Now, emails are very, very effective because people spend, according to a research, people spend an average of 5 hours every day just checking their emails. All right. Now think about it. Email is where you receive correspondence from your bosses, your colleagues, family, and friends. Now, it is not surprising that email is an effective tool for brands to reach consumers and drive traffic back to their landing pages. If you have email, you are just going to be making a lot of money because almost everybody uses email for communication. And if you have email addresses of a bunch of people, you're going to be able to reach them just by the push of a button, and you can get insane results just by doing that. However, when you're sending emails, there are just some very important things that you need to observe. In order for you to get results, you have to send emails with subject lines that are catchy enough and are able to get people to actually open the email in the first place for them to be able to see what information that you have within the body of the email. And then you have to also abide by some ethical principles that will make sure that your email is not caught in the web of spam. That way you have higher chances of visibility and all that. But this video is not about email marketing, so I'm not going to really go deep into explaining what goes into making an effective email marketing strategy. Next one that we're going to be talking about on the list of what will help you to drive traffic to your landing pages is SEO. Alright, SEO stands for search engine optimization. And search engine optimization is actually the process of optimizing your website or landing pages in this respect and its content in order for you to improve its visibility and ranking in search engine results. Now, by optimizing your website or landing pages for search engines, you can actually improve your website organic traffic and visibility, which can result in more leads, sales, and increase in your revenue, most likely. Now, when you optimize your landing pages or websites or essentially your landing pages, you stand a better chance of being visible to your target audience out there. People who are searching for the specific keywords that you have optimized for will most likely get to your landing pages and see what content or offers that you have for them. Now, when you create, there's another angle to that, which I'm going to talk about as well. It's like a strategy to the SEO thing. Cross content strategies, something like that allows you to publish your content on other people's blogs or other people's websites, and they make reference to your website or your landing page in this case. That would also help search engines to understand that you're sharing some very valuable information on your own page, and it will help your ranking results online. All right, you get better results, you get better visibility to your products and offers. Now, apart from that, another important strategy that will help you drive traffic to your landing pages is what we call referral marketing. Now, referral marketing can be cost effective, and it is also a very powerful way for you to acquire new customers and grow your business. Now, this is very effective because it is very authoritative. People who already trust your business are actually referring you to other people to do business with you. So when you have customers who are satisfied, you can try out the strategy by incentivizing your existing customers to refer new businesses to your company, and you can tap into this valuable resource of leads and increase your customer base. It is very easy and it works very well. Why? Because this is a system. It's like selling without selling. People who already experienced your product or your service are telling other people that this is good, and they're going to be able to get value if they do business with you. And because it's some sort of social proof, it's some sort of social proof because someone who already experienced your business or your product is telling someone else that this is good, go buy it. It's kind of a third party saying it comes from an independent point of view, which makes it more credible and trustworthy, to do business with you. So referral marketing is very important. So if you have a business and you have some bunch of happy customers, it is very, very good if you can explore the referral marketing strategy by incentivizing them to also kind of refer your business to other people and get a benefit for doing that. And it's a very powerful way of driving traffic to your website without spending any money. All right. The next strategy we're going to be talking about is what we call the pay-per-click, which is a very, very important strategy. It's a very, very important strategy in driving traffic to your landing pages. Pay-per-click advertising is a form of digital marketing where advertisers pay each time a user clicks on one of their ads. And this model allows businesses to target specific audiences with their ads, increasing the chances of driving relevant traffic to your landing pages or websites, and thereby increasing your chances of making more sales and even generating more leads. All right, and it is very, very important, and it is very, very powerful to use this method. In your marketing. Why is it effective, and why do I like it? It is because you don't pay until someone actually clicks on your content or your ad. All right, so you pay when someone clicks. All right, and the click will most likely land the person who clicks to your landing page, and if they're interested in what you're offering, you can easily sell or get a lead. Another very important way of getting traffic is through paid advertising. All right, paid advertising could be advertising on Facebook, social media networks. This time it's not sharing free content. You're actually paying for social media platforms to advertise your product. Now, when you use paid advertising, you can use paid advertising to promote your website on search engines and social media platforms. Right, we're talking about Google ads now, and social media ads like Facebook ads, TikTok ads, YouTube ads, and Instagram ads, Twitter, and all of those. So you can use paid advertising to actually engage and promote your products or your services on these platforms, and this is very, very effective. A very effective way of driving targeted traffic to your landing pages or websites. Another way you can also use social media to drive traffic to your website without actually running paid ads could be just sharing content on social media that drive people to your landing pages and websites. In order for you to drive traffic to your landing pages and build meaningful connections with users in this way, that is without actually running a paid ad, you need to focus on posting very high quality content that appeals to your target audience. All right, so if what you're posting appeals to their interests and addresses their pain points and they like it, they most likely will click through and start visiting your landing pages and websites, and then check out whatever offer that you have and probably buy. All right, now, and another way of making sure that your content marketing is some sort of content marketing, actually social media advertising, but this time around we're going from paid ads to some sort of organic ads. So you're not really paying the platform to run ads for you, but you're building a consistent way of sharing valuable information that will most likely get people back to your landing pages to check out your offers or whatever thing that you have for them. Now, in order for you to do this in a very effective way, you have to choose a posting schedule, and you have to post consistently so that you can build this momentum, and be sure to reply to every comment and message from people, because when you post and people see valuable content from you, some people are going to respond to your post either by DM or comment. So You engaging with them and responding to their comments, we create that rapport and connection that we eventually get them to check out your products and offers and end up becoming your customers. So this is also a very important way of leading traffic to your landing pages and offers. Now, let's talk about strategy that not much people talk about is internal linking. Now, this is some sort of SEO, but it helps in the SEO angle as well. But it is also very important in driving traffic to your landing pages. Let's say, for example, you have a website. All right, you have a website that, like I said before, websites are different from landing pages, because on a website you can have multiple pages and multiple objectives that you want to achieve on the website. Now, but you have a particular sales page or landing page that's where you actually make money, but people are visiting other pages of your website. So when you do internal linking, you will be able to, direct someone from one page of your website to another page, and most often this could be the page where you actually make money. It could be the page where you make sales. It could be the page where you pitch your offers, or generate leads. And that way you are redirecting people from other pages of your website to this one particular page that you really need them to visit. So that is the place of internal linking when it comes to sending traffic to your landing pages and offers. Now, I already talked about you having an engaged presence with your community online, making sure you're engaging with people on different platforms, sharing valuable information and sharing valuable content. When you do this and people engage with you, you get a chance to eventually redirect them back to your landing pages and offers. All right, this also works very, very, very well, and it's a very effective way. It's an effective way of driving traffic to your landing pages and offers. Another very important aspect of this, very, very powerful one, is what we call influencer marketing. Now, influencers are social media gurus who have built engaged following, often in a niche or community. Now, when you partner with influencers, by partnering with influencers, advertisers, or you can expand your reach and build user-generated content, which eventually turns out to drive traffic back to your landing pages. And then you can also gain visibility, since people trust recommendations from their influencers, people who influence them in their niches or industries. This comes with a lot of credibility, because they are being referred to your business by people that they trust. All right, now let's recap the strategies that we've talked about so far. Now, we talked about content marketing, which has to do with sharing valuable information with your audience out there. We've talked about email marketing, which has to do with sharing valuable information and linking people back to your landing pages via email. And we've also talked about SEO, which has to do with optimizing your landing pages in order to rank on search engine platforms. And we also talked about referral marketing, which is about you incentivizing your existing customers for them to be able to refer new customers to your business. And then we talked about pay-per-click advertising, which is a form of advertising where you only pay when people click through to your website to make sales. All right. And again, we talked about social advertising, which are in two ways. First of all, being the paid advertising angle, and the other being the organic one. When the paid one, you actually spend money and pay the social media platforms to put your content or promote your website or services or products out there and get targeted traffic to your landing pages. On the other end, you get to share valuable information with your target audience and eventually drive them back to your landing pages. And then we talked about internal linking, which is like redirecting visitors from other pages of your website to your landing page in order for them to take your desired actions. Alright, and then we talked about your engagement on forums and comment sections online, which will eventually get some people visiting your landing pages and taking your desired action. And then eventually, and lastly, we talked about influencer partnership. All right, and it's a very powerful way of driving traffic to your website. Now, these are very effective strategies that you can use to drive targeted traffic to your website or landing pages and increase your brand awareness and grow your business. Now, thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope you implement everything that you've learned in this video today. Cheers.